name is Manali Shah, and today's conversation is going to be all about startups. Joining us is Vinod Kumar, the founder of Naturally Yours, a healthy noodles and pasta brand. Vinod holds an MBA from the Cardiff Business School in the UK. He has over 14 years of experience in marketing, sales, and leading new business launches. Prior to this, he served in leadership positions at InnoServe, which has now been sold to Amazon. And my next question is about the supply chain network that you've built. So, Naturally Yours works with hundreds of farmers, organic farmers. So, how have you managed to build this supply chain network and sustain it?
So these are years and years of, I should give credit to my co-founder Priya here. She has built a very robust network of farmers, of processors, of all of that, right? And this again through networking, or speaking to one farmer, visiting their farm, looking at how they work, and all of that. So this was built one by one contact at a time, and we have nurtured those relationships over a period of time, over now at least 10 plus years now. And that's when we now practically, right in between of a pandemic also, we never had any supply chain. We had like probably 20-30% supply chain issues, but 70% of our stock was always there. And that is
Wow.
because of this very strong network that Priya has built
Right.
across the country. And I think that is something a lot of people don't understand, that is kind of one of the backbones, right? You can get how much of a sale that you want, but if you don't
Right.
have a robust supply chain, then then it
Correct.
is very, very difficult to service all of that.
Correct. So, what are the essentials or fundamentals you would say that you need to sustain or even grow a robust supply chain network like this?
Fundamental is that you need to be, there are two, three things. One is you need to pay people on time, right? This is very basic, but a lot of people don't do. A lot of retailers don't do. That's why they get hammered. If I have to give an example of a great retailer who does that, is DMart, right? DMart
Mhm.
pays most of its vendors within 7 days. Now, because of that, most of its suppliers within 7 days. Because of that, they get super priority service,
Right.
and they get great rates. Now,
Hmm.
if you go to DMart, they're never out of stock. But
Hmm.
other large format don't do that. They make suppliers run pillar to post, and
Okay.
because of which their businesses models are pretty weak. That as such. So we follow something very similar, right? Wherever a farmer or a partner says that, okay, these are my terms, we try to stick to that terms as much as possible. And there are rare occasions that we were not able to stick to those. I'll be honest with that. But we were upfront with them, saying that, hey, this is the issue. We have having some cash flow problems. People understand that, right? But you
Right.
need to be honest and through with understanding, explaining that to them. And I think they are more than happy to give you a bit leeway, and you pay all your debts, right? And same
Right.
thing with employees also. A lot of time,
Hmm.
people, I have seen, especially in the startups, people don't pay on time, and
Yeah.
that is pretty horrendous to do that, because people are coming to you not only risking their career, but they're also need to be paid on time. If they are not
Yeah.
even paid on time, which is the most basic thing that you can do, then that's pretty bad. Like, in the last 13 years, I don't think we have, not a single, I don't think, I'm very sure that we have not missed a single payday. And this is even during the pandemic, right? We never asked
Right.
anybody to take
Yeah.
a pay cut. We never asked
Wow.
anybody to leave. It is they, let's say some people just went to their villages and all of that, because of which they went away. But
Correct.
otherwise, we never asked anybody to leave. In fact, we paid even people who did not come to our offices. So that's how we have built our organization. And we feel that those are the soft sides of things, right?
Right.
Everything on the supply side, everybody will tell you all kinds of gan. But even during the pandemic, we got priority supply. Even during the worst of the crises, you name the crisis, we have been through 2-3 economic crises, right?
Yeah.
So including the pandemic, we have always got priority supply. The reason is because of all these soft things that we did. right from paying people on time to speaking, to giving them respect and speaking, and
Yeah.
all of those things. Those things matter a lot. So yeah.
Yeah. And has word of mouth been an important aspect in growing the farmers groups or networks for you?
It is. It is. A lot of farmers, when we, let's say, they ask, they have a good network. Farmers, as such, they have a good network of other farmers who do something very similar. So let's say if they do not have a particular product or the thing, they will refer us to somebody, someone else, and
Okay.
that's how slowly we have grown. But that is also a big part of it. But typically we have like 2 3 suppliers for one product, not more than that, because we want to give good sizable businesses for each one of them.